Attorney General Letitia James, she's gone after the Trump Organization, investigated the former governor of New York, and she's now focused on the urgent issue of gun violence. The Attorney General explained how the lenient gun laws in states hundreds of miles away has an impact on the safety of New Yorkers and why she's now being sued by some of the nation's biggest gun makers.
So right now, gun manufacturers and gun distributors benefit and enjoy immunity, from the law.
Standing firm against the gun makers, New York Attorney General Letitia James is being sued by some of the largest firearm manufacturers in the country, including Glock, Beretta, and Smith & Wesson. They're suing the AG over a new state law that now gives New York State the ability to sue gun makers and gun sellers over gun violence.
And we plan to enforce that law despite the fact that it is being challenged by the powerful gun lobby.
It's the latest step in the Attorney General's push to combat gun violence. In New York City so far this year, shooting incidents are up 57% compared to this time last year. The Attorney General has been focused on exposing and taking down one of the major sources of illegal guns on the streets, the iron pipeline. Weapons that are smuggled from southern states with more lenient gun laws up I-95 and into New York City.
We've engaged in a number of takedowns of gun traffickers.
In a one-on-one interview with Pix 11 News, Attorney General James described how her office will now work with the new Interstate Task Force on Illegal Guns.
To form strike forces and task forces to remove illegal guns off of the streets of New York City.
And in a first-of-its-kind report, the Attorney General's office used a gun tracing analytics platform. They found between 2010 and 2015, state law enforcement agencies recovered 25,000 guns in New York City alone. 87% of those guns originated from out of state, and 26% of the firearms recovered were likely trafficked into the city.
There was an arrest recently that was announced where an individual simply purchased some guns out of state, put them in a duffel bag, got on a Greyhound, and brought them to New York and sold them on the streets of New York City.
In addition to the new Interstate Task Force, the Attorney General is also focused on the emerging and developing threat of ghost guns, homemade firearms that typically do not have serial numbers.
We shut down a number of online retailers who were engaging in ghost guns. These are unregulated and unlicensed.
Attorney General James, she is also sued to dissolve the National Rifle Association over their financial practices, saying the NRA misuses donations that are meant for charitable purposes. But the NRA, they are defending themselves against the Attorney General's suit, saying it is a premeditated attack. The NRA maintains their activities are lawful.